what is you guys' mindset? Do you guys feel like you're a championship contender? Do you guys feel like you're more like a middle of the pack? You know, and then how did that play out the rest of that year?
It's the timeout podcast.
What's up, everybody? We are back with another episode of Timeout Podcast. It's your boy, as always, Nick J. We got Steve back with us. And guys, we got two special guests for y'all today. First, we have an elite quarterback, an all-state player, and now a Temple commit. The definition of a player who responds to adversity. Every time things get tough, he finds a way to rise above it and deliver. A leader for St. Joe's all season. And in the state championship game, he was the player of the game. State champion and now Temple commit from Willingboro, New Jersey. We got Lamar Best with us, yeah. Appreciate you for popping out.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. And last but not least, we have from Orange, New Jersey, an all-state player, one of the best in the state, and one of the best to lace them up for St. Joe's. A true dual-threat playmaker and a major leader in their championship run this year. A Harvard commit. Once again from Orange, New Jersey, and also a New Jersey state champion.
Sure.
We got Nate Bailey in the building. Appreciate y'all for popping out,
Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Here on Timeout, we always like to start with a few quick hitters to get you guys a little acclimated, get you guys a little comfortable. Okay?
All right, let's do it.
So, pre-game, right? Who's your pre-game artist that you guys are always gonna go listen to?
I'll start it off. I know mine. I listen to Future all day, every day. Whether it's from 2017 to now, I listen to Future. So that's who I'm rocking with.
Okay. What's your favorite Future song?
Accepting My Flaws.
Oh, that's a good one.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I can hear that. What about you, Lamar?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm Rod Wave.
Rod Wave.
I'm Rod Wave, yeah.
All right, that puts you in a different type of mood before a game. That's not quite Future.
It's not.
Not even close.
I be calm. I be chill.
Okay,
Who usually has the place in the locker room? Who usually has like the...
I'm the one with the aux in the locker room.
Okay.
But everybody know once I'm on the aux, like, we gonna have a good time.
We're gonna hype everyone up.
Everybody happy.
I'm the aux guy.
Yeah.
I'm the aux guy for sure.
Okay. Who's the most competitive teammate that you guys had? You guys may have two different answers, but...
Teammate? I mean, for me, I don't think it's nobody more competitive than me. Like, I'm the loudest.
Yeah.
I'm talking crazy. We could be getting our butts kicked in practice. I'm out there jawing off. But I say besides me, my most competitive teammate, I give it to Jay Gillette.
Yeah.
Cause Jay be hooping. He just like to fly around. He talk crazy.
Yeah.
He loud. He funny. So everybody laughing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to Jay. Jay get crazy sometimes.
Me, I'll probably go. I'm not gonna lie, Taj.
Yeah.
Taj, he get like linebacker, quarterback, across every play. So Taj probably is, I'll say, most competitive. We go back and forth a lot.
Okay. Who talks the most trash?
I think me and Nate.
Really? So y'all talk crazy like okay, so like let's say like semifinal final. I'm sure you guys are saying some crazy.
Hey, yo.
We got some stories for you off the cam.
Is there a team that you guys talk the most to?
Me, St. Peter's.
St. Peter's?
Yo.
Because me and Nate, we didn't play the first time we played them. And then they ended up winning on a game-winning drive. And they felt like that was their Super Bowl.
Okay.
So that week, that was personal. I came back, playoffs. We got the dub. I said my fair share to them. I was beefing with the whole student section.
I talked the most to St. Peter's too.
The same game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I was talking trash when I wasn't playing. But for me, it was like those, like, we grew up with them too. Like, we always played either with them or against them since like 10 years old playing with them. So it's like, it's definitely personal. Like, you got people in the stands. You go to their house after the game, but right now it's business. So it was definitely St. Peter's Prep. But it's more fun when you get to play against like people you grew up with.
Yeah.
It's more fun. You got more to say.
Yeah,
a lot.
Nah, for sure. What do you think, respectively, is the best game you've ever played in?
The best game as a whole?
No, the best
or
game.
Or just my best game?
Your best game.
I say Bosco my last year as a junior.
Okay.
I played everything that game. Like, that was my first like touch of like getting some handoffs, catching some passes. I returned a couple. I think I ended the game with like 264
yards.
Yeah. And that was.
And we lost.
We lost that. We lost
the craziest game.
Me and Lamar. That's fact though, because me and Lamar played like we was on the same page like we never been before. Yeah. Like we was hooping. So we ended up losing, but I think that was my best game probably, or St. Francis. Yeah. Just because it's St. Francis. Yeah. Like, I didn't have as many yards or as many touchdowns, but we was hooping that game too, and it was a lot. It was a lot.
I'll say my sophomore year, I played the number 1 seeded team in the playoffs at their field Friday night, and they beat my school the year before in the playoffs, same round. And this is to go to the championship. I went crazy. I had like 5 passing touchdowns. I was a freshman, and then I had like a rushing touchdown, like a crazy completion percentage. Like, I went crazy.
Wow.
And we beat them and sent them home. And I was like, I feel like that was my best game.
That's tough. Okay. Who's the funniest teammate?
Jagalit.
Jagalit, for sure.
Any stories that you guys can share? Podcast.
Jagalit stories.
That's crazy we thinking.
I just say like he's so competitive. Like, all right, I got one. He like super like what we was talking about, like just being competitive. So this kid summer camp came up. And we volunteer. So we out there, we helping, everybody running around. And then we go to like a 7-on-7 period. So like we pick teams, we playing. Yeah. Usually we the quarterbacks. And Jay was so competitive. He sent his kids, like he has like little kids. Like he's like 9, 10-year-old kids. He putting them on the hill. It's scorching hot. He makes them run the hills when they lose. Like, Jay different. So yeah, I say
at a camp.
At a kids camp. Their parents are in the stands. He taking them to the
camp for their kids to come run hills.
Now you gotta teach them young.
Up downs.
You gotta teach them.
He got the boys running.
He had them doing up downs, taking laps.
This is August. This is in August, like it's scorching hot outside.
That's
he different.
I fuck with it.
That's funny though.
Jay's he's a character.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Shout out to him too. Penn State.
Shout out to him. Penn State.
He's participation.
We gonna get him on here soon. We gonna get him on here soon.
Sure, got to.
Who's the most locked in pregame? Like, who's the person that you guys can't like mess with? Like, his pregame, you avoid him. He's just.
I say AJ Ravella.
Okay.
He a dog, so like he not really into much. He not wearing no gear for real. He probably out there just gloves, wrist braces on. Like he ready to hoop. So I say AJ. He get crazy sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying Elias Beasley. Before the game, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he got one thing on his mind. He trying to hurt somebody. So you don't really want to go over there.
I think that's a good one too.
You don't even want to go over there and talk to him because like that's his goal. Like, he coming to hurt somebody. So he not trying to talk.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You can't even imagine what's playing in his headphones.
Yeah.
So me and Nick were teammates back in high school and stuff. So we played our fair share of soccer games. I was known as the crash out almost. So who's the crash out on like St. Joe's?
I think me and Lamar both.
Okay.
I think me and Lamar collectively, we definitely.
What's the craziest thing you've probably ever done? Crashing out on the field.
I don't know if that's something we can say. All right. Crash out moment's like you don't say a crash out like as an offensive player, by the way. So it's like, it would probably have to be more verbal.
I'm not gonna lie. If you want to consider this a crash out, after we beat St. Peter's, like their student section did a lot of talking on like Instagram. So after we beat them, I took the knee. I like threw the ball into there. I ran to their sideline, walked through it, like was at their student section like this.
Oh.
It's a picture of it. It's crazy.
Oh,
security was trying to push me.
Yo, that was a crazy atmosphere that game.
Wait, I feel like these games this year, so turned.
The atmosphere was crazy. Like this was like the perfect year to come to
the basketball home game. That's the one.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
you know it's crazy. That one, I would say, like that was one of the more quieter big games we had. Too. I mean, it was also raining.
Yeah,
but I feel like that was one of the more quiet. And that one was packed.
That one was crazy.
The Bergen game was crazy.
Bergen was off the chain. It was people surrounding the whole field.
Yeah.
Bergen game.
The state championship had 18,000.
So do you guys like notice that type of stuff? Like, like when it's like big game, like you're looking around the hill with everything, you see people everywhere. Like, do you guys pay attention to that or not really? Like,
for me, I would say I kind of like, I like taking that in. Like when we run out, I'm locked in, but like, like the crowd getting loud. Like I see all the people. I'm like, nah, this is crazy. This was as a kid you want to kind of play in these type of games. So I kind of take that in a little bit.
We got like 10 people to our soccer games.
I think besides the fact like after running out, that's one thing. Like I probably see it running out and I'll be like I'll probably say it out loud like, oh my God, this rocking out here. Yeah. But like once like the coin toss and all of that go by and then they sing and do whatever they gotta do, we say the prayer. After that, everything goes out the window. I don't hear nothing. I don't see nothing. It's just the field after that.
Yeah.
While all that's going on, do you guys like actually like care about that, or you guys want to like get the game started in a way like
the pregame?
Yeah, all that pregame.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand it. Like after I warm up and I go sit down, I don't want to come and just stand there and watch all of this stuff. I'm trying to play. I'm trying to get to it.
Okay.
I understand every part of it. Like I get it.
No,
like,
we all get it.
Yeah.
I just wish we would do it before the run out, because that run out, the adrenaline, like the rush you get running out, seeing everything. Like I remember one game, my junior year at Bergen, running out, like it was a song playing in my head and that game was crazy. Yeah. And they played that same song on the speaker, like and I got the chills. Like it's times where like the run out was serious and then we got to go through all of the extra
it slows you down.
So then it was like go away, now you got to build it back up before you go out there. So I appreciate it, but you know.
But like, is it the same if the players are there and then it's like they do it, then they go back, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Is that the same, you know? Because at the same time, I feel like either way, the players technically have to be on the field.
Absolutely. I feel like that, that would slow up, like regardless, I don't think
I don't really know what else you can do. Like, it's tough. Like, I don't really know.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know. So now, to backtrack a little bit on your journeys, okay? You started off at St. Joe's. Lamar, you transferred into St. Joe's. So let's get to that. Your transfer story, your transfer situation. Where were you and how did you end up at St. Joe's?
I like way when I was younger, I originally started off playing at Willenboro. And then a dude named Big Body Nas, our friend. Chill. But he the head coach at Shabazz now. But he had a youth program, Brick City Lions, and they were like crazy, like good. So obviously everybody wanted to play for them. They traveled. They went to Florida every year for nationals. So I played with them. That's where I met people like Nate. Okay. So I played with them throughout after I was like, I think 11 through 14. And then so I'm at Willenboro now in high school, going back home, like hometown kid. And my coach left. Okay. So now it's like, all right, I came here because like I know you, like you were around when I was a kid. Yeah. And now he's gone. So like, it was kind of like I was scrambling, trying to figure out where I wanted to go, if I wanted to stay. And then like a week before fall camp start, I'm thinking I'm transferring to a school in Camden. And Nate calls me. He like, yo, you want to come play in the Big North?
You got a recruiter right here, huh?
I was like, and when he called me, like, I really didn't want to go where I was going or stay. I was like kind of in a bad situation. I didn't really know where I wanted to go. Yeah. But when he called me and said that, I was like, are you for real? And I'm not gonna lie, we had a conversation and I was at St. Joe's maybe a week later. Yeah. I don't even think it was a week. I think I was enrolled in 6 days. I was ready to go. Yeah. And I got there and it was like, I ain't gonna lie, it was perfect match. We ended up getting the ring in the end. So yeah, I feel like that was a crazy story. But like,
so when you came to St. Joe's, what was your mindset? Because you also, were an elite player back at Willingboro. So did you come in knowing / thinking you were going to be the guy, like the quarterback? Like, what was that situation like? Or I don't know if this is things that we could disclose, but what was, what was your...
So not gonna lie, originally, I thought when they hit me, I thought I would be playing off the rip.
Okay.
But then I got there and I realized there were 2 other good quarterbacks. Like Willingboro, I didn't have really any competition when I went in. It was just me, and I was going to be the guy if I was sucked or if I was good. Yeah. At Joe's, I was practicing with the threes for like 2 weeks out of the 4-week fall camp. The game is on the 4th week.
Yeah.
So I was with the threes until like the third string.
Oh, okay.
So I was the 3rd string quarterback basically. But I was performing. I feel like I was putting on a pretty good name for myself.
Yeah.
And then the green and gold game came. I had a really good green and gold game. And then that next week I ended up becoming a starter. But I honestly thought I like wasted my time. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you became a starter what? Sophomore? Your sophomore?
Junior year.
Junior year. Okay.
So I thought I went from starting, making all these touchdowns to not gonna play.
Oh, wow. So meanwhile, you the one that brought him here. So
now you gotta talk.
You gonna tell him? Like,
he calling me every night. He like, bro, I'm with the threes. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think they see it. But like you kind of know. Like, you know when it's people making plays, and still to this day, like the one of the quarterbacks stayed and one ended up not playing, but. The one that stayed, Mason Geis, he still make plays this day. But I'm like, it's room for everybody. Like, we gonna be all right. Like, we gonna need everybody we got here. Like, it don't
a lot
trip.
Of people don't
like,
see it like that.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't.
For sure. But it's like, it's the new age, like, world with the football.
Yeah,
you gotta everybody want to be the guy. So I definitely get it. But it's just like, we gonna be all right. Like, everybody gonna make plays when it's time for everybody to make plays.
Do you guys get media training?
No, but
that was a good media answer right there.
No media training, but like it's a lot of people around me who like tell me like tricks and certain things that you gotta stay aware of. And for sure.
I can tell.
So what about you? How did your journey lead you to St. Joe's?
I was in the 7th grade when I first even heard of St. Joe's. Mm-hmm. And I went out for a game. I met a coach. He was at one of my, I was playing for Brick City. We had a big rivalry with Silk City out of Patterson. Yeah. So it was a big day that day. A lot of guys out there. A lot of stars, like people who really doing good to this day. And I met a St. Joe's coach, talked to him a little bit, and I came out to a game, and that's when I seen Aldrich play for the first time.
Okay, yeah.
He had 4 touchdowns in the first half.
Oh my gosh.
Four touchdowns. He was done after that. 4 touchdowns in the first half. He was done, took off his cleat. I'm like, nah, like this the type of monster they got here. And then right under that was on a freshman team it was a kid who was playing JV, verse, and freshman. He was playing all 3 of them with Yasin. Yeah. That ended up being the next grade back right behind him. So it was like, I'm like seeing this pipeline of guys. I'm like, oh yeah, this it. So I ended up reclassing there in the 8th grade. Then when I was in the 8th grade, that's when John Forrester was there. He was a freshman. Yeah. And he had 20 touchdowns, led the freshman team undefeated. I'm like, oh yeah, like this is where I need to be. Like this guy's here. And it was like, it's stories out here. Like Lenny from Keep It a Buck, one of our guys, he talks about how he told me not to come to Jules. Like he told me go somewhere else. Like it made more sense. I wasn't like, I would see the field earlier, other places. But like I just stayed through it. Like I knew where I wanted to be and I knew what felt like home. So St. Joe's felt like home. So I wasn't gonna go away from it just cause I was confident in my ability. So I knew I was gonna be all right.
Yeah. Wow. So where did he want you to go though?
So the other 2 schools I visited just about everywhere, but the other 2 schools I really was truly speaking to was St. Peter's Prep. Oh. And Seton Hall. Okay. Because Seton Hall is about 10 minutes from me. Okay. I had a good relationship with Coach Fitzgerald. So like it was other places they show love in other places, but St. Joe's, like it just felt different. So I trusted my gut and it was the right decision for sure.
Worked out.
So now your junior year for both you guys, what are the team's expectations? Obviously, Coach Augie's kind of coming back into the mix, so it's kind of like a new era, I guess, for Joe's. Yeah. What is you guys' mindset? Do you guys feel like you're a championship contender? Do you guys feel like you're more like a middle of the pack? And then how did that play out the rest of that year?
I thought I was coming to the best team in the state. I thought we were the best. Cause we had guys everywhere, like Jameer Joseph, Penn State, like Vin Ferrara. We had guys everywhere. Jovan Williams, Makai Rosing, like these are all college
D1 guys.
Only D1 guys.
Yeah.
And then it's adding me and Nate and Christian Albert, like everybody on the team.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, only we can mess it up.
Yeah.
And then I'm hearing about Augie before, so I'm like, come on, how can we lose?
Yeah.
That's what I thought coming into the season.
Okay.
So for me specifically, we kind of have repetitive seasons. I was already there.
Okay.
My sophomore and freshman year. So I was there and we had like same records. I went 6-5 3 times before winning the state trip. We went 6-5 all 3 times.
Gosh. Oh, wow.
So I kind of got a glimpse early of like how we can mess it up. Like he said, we can mess it up. I seen how we can mess it up.
Yeah.
But truly, that was one of the most talented teams I've ever been on. Like, we had talent out the roof my junior year.
Yeah.
Both those receivers, like you said, went D1. The whole secondary was like super, super locked in. Backers, we had everybody.
Who was the secondary that year?
We had Ja, and then it was Trayvon on the other side.
So that's 2 Division I corners.
2 Division I corners. And then the safeties, we had KJ and Issa. Issa ended up, he played D3 ball.
Okay.
And he's hooping. He was like that. And then KJ, he's at Tennessee.
Yeah.
We had a stacked
And
defense.
then Jay Gillette was down there at the nickel.
Jay was
a
still
young
playing.
Jay Gillette, now a Penn State commit. Like, that whole.
But even at that time, Jay still had like
he had 15
20 offers still. Like, we had boys.
Yeah.
But I also understand, like, and that's why I think Coach Augie was so important.
Yeah.
To like just like these past 2 years, because you really got to see, like, I've already known talent wasn't just enough to win a state championship. Like I said, we went 6-5 2 years before that.
Yeah.
But like, he showed us that like it truly, like, talent is like bottom of the barrel. Like, it really does not matter. Like, if all 11 guys could do exactly what they told, the talented guys gonna lose every time.
Yeah.
So once that clicked, finally when we were seniors, I got to, like, you would see it. Like, I was coming home in the summer, like, this team felt way different than any other team I ever been on, and it showed. Yeah, for sure.
It's tough.
So how did that play out now actually into the year? What type of year was that for you guys?
It was still ups and downs, honestly. It still wasn't like, it was, we had times of doubt still. Like, it wasn't like we was confident, but it wasn't like like we just knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, we had no clue. We took 2 L's back to back.
Yeah.
And that was ugly. Like, you're never supposed to take 2 losses in a season.
Yeah.
So taking those 2, and then we took it to St. Peter's Prep, who ended up having a really good year, and Bosco, who also, we played in the chip, so they had a good year too. But it was like, geez, like, are we ready for this? So then we played Bergen right after Bosco because we had games canceled. Like, we went through a lot of adversity throughout the whole year. Games canceled, games forfeited. Then, like,
didn't practice.
We had like the St. Peter's week we lost. We had guys like, it was like 23 guys missing from school. Kids was sick. What? Like, it was crazy.
We had to cancel practice a day because so many guys were out. Like, we wouldn't have had a starting offense and defense.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I think it was like 7 starters at school.
So the doubt was real. Like, we was like,
or something.
Like,
everybody had caught like the same virus. Like, it was like a virus.
Like, people were getting IVs before the game because like nobody cared we sick. We got to play.
Yeah.
And it's the week me and Nate are hurt. Everybody's sick. It's like,
the doubt was definitely real, but we put it together. It was like that Bergen game kind of changed a lot for us because we always knew we could play to that level. Like, it showed glimpses. Like, Stalin Nolden, we knew his time was coming. Like, we know he can make every play on the field. It was just a matter of when he does it.
But so this is senior year now.
Yeah.
So Stalin, that game was crazy. I was there. That game.
He's that boy.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Quiet, won't say much, but he's like that.
Yeah, and he just got his first offer too.
Yep, for sure. Many more to come too.
Yeah, I think that Bosco game was like, you know what's so crazy? And like, I'm not even just saying this because y'all here. I don't know if you remember, I said this. The Bosco game, when I watch you guys play, I said to Mr. St. Rose and I said to Steve, I said, I think they can win a championship this year. Because the defense held up Bosco. And I was like, if you want to be for real, like, we kind of lost ourselves the game.
For sure.
You know, whether I'm not here to...
Yeah, the defense.
You know, but things happen.
The defense this year.
They showed up every week.
Yeah, they were crazy. That was
Paramus Catholic was averaging over 30 points in offense. We held them to 7.
7 points. And they scored that 7 points
scored
in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter. Like, garbage time.
It was garbage time.
Yeah, so like the defense all year, because like you said, that Bosco game, Bergen, it was a high scoring game, but
it's a shootout. It's high school football. It's a rivalry, like,
and it was only a matter of time. Like they held them to 7 points in the first half.
Going into the
you don't hold Bergen to 7 in the first half. At Bergen, like come on, like defense was elite, but
they showed up,
and they're gonna be good again this upcoming year.
Crazy,
yeah.
So now, this year, obviously, you had a shoulder situation, right? So, what exactly happened? Like, when did you get hurt, and what exactly? Can you elaborate a little bit on the situation as to when you got hurt and how you got hurt?
Nah, for sure. I think it was week 4. We were playing Paramus Catholic.
Week 4
of my senior year.
Okay.
So we at Paramus Catholic. We started off hot. We beat St. John's in St. John's. They
really respect the school in DC.
They were preseason top 25 school in the country for football. Wow. We beat them first game of the season. And then we beat Cardinal Hayes.
Yeah.
And then here come, we had a game forfeited before all of that. Yeah. So this is now the 4th week. So we play Paramus Catholic, and Nate gets hurt on the first play.
First play of the game.
Comes out.
Mind you though, 40-yard carry.
40-yard carry.
40-yard carry. Like, I was about to have a game.
Yeah.
So Nate gets hurt. And then I was like, all right, like, I got to make sure I keep everybody cool-headed, because when you lose a guy like Nate's a big part of our offense. Like, got to make sure people don't panic.
Yeah.
And then we're handling the game, but we're not playing to our standard, really. It's only 14-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
And in the third quarter, I go to throw a pass, and I get hit right here on my shoulder. That didn't hurt too bad. It was just the fact that as I'm falling, he kind of tossed me, and I fell and landed right on my shoulder. Okay. And I ended up tearing my labrum in my throwing shoulder.
Dang.
So that's like, as a quarterback, normally you need surgery.
That's a
like,
direct,
it's like, like, this is what Drew Brees had. Like, Drew Brees had to have surgery, missed a year. So it's like, dang. So I ended up not getting the surgery, because we beat Bergen 2 weeks later, but my guy Mason, he ended up getting hurt in that game and needing surgery on his foot.
Yeah.
So Coach Augie was kind of like, yo.
So in the back of your head, what was so now, obviously, for those who don't know, you were the starter before the injury. The injury happens, then I guess you get benched because of the injury.
Right.
So now, but at the same time, you got benched for the injury, but at the same time, you decided to not get the surgery. So did you get the surgery? Like, why did you not get the surgery? Did you not get it because in the back of your head, maybe a situation could happen, or you kind of wanted to keep hope? Like, I can play?
Actually, not at all. So after it initially happened, I was told I had a completely different injury. Like, I didn't go to the hospital or anything. I kind of was just like I could still do this.
Yeah.
I knew nothing was broke.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, we're not going to go I didn't go for the first week. Coach Augie was like, you're not going to play. Like, just rest. Then that second week, I came out. They said I would be able to throw with the injury they thought I had. And then I threw my first pass, like, in warm-ups. And I was like I almost dropped a tear. I was like, Lord, like, what is this? So then I didn't play the next week. And then that's when I ended up going to the doctor that week. And the next week was Bergen week. Bergen week.
Yeah.
And then we found out that, like, I had tore all of this. And my doctor told me, like, nah, like, you got it. Like, you're done for the year. Like, you're going to need surgery, 9-month recovery.
Dang.
Like, and I cried hard that day. Because I was like, bro, senior year, like, I felt like I was kind of hitting my stride. I got hurt junior year. I felt like I was kind of getting back to being myself.
Yeah.
Like, you can't reclass or anything, right?
Yeah, I was committed to school in Delaware, but I still was like you only get one senior year.
Yeah.
And then
with this type of team.
Right. So then I'm thinking, I didn't want the surgery initially, but my parents were like, we're going to schedule it. So I'm like, all right, if y'all are scheduling the surgery, I could still run. So I was still suiting up, just trying to run the ball in games.
Yeah.
And like not throw. But then we beat Bergen. And then I'm like, yo, like, all right, I get surgery next week. It was supposed to be that next Monday. But Mason ended up getting hurt and needing surgery.
So he got hurt at Bergen.
At Bergen.
Okay.
He threw a game-winning touchdown in overtime with a broken foot.
Like he was hopping. If you rewatch it, you could see it. But like anybody wouldn't know that just watching.
They would think he just turned weird.
Right.
But he couldn't.
Like he's hopping on one leg and just threw it and then caught it. Touchdown. Game tying touchdown.
So now you're like, like, so now what happens? You're like, wait, now we got to find other.
Yeah, I went from mentally thinking it's over to like that week. I was like, my parents were like, they don't think it's smart. They were like, what can you really do? I'm like, I mean, we gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing. Like,
yeah.
And then my parents trusted me. I ended up getting with a really good physical therapist, Dr. Natty.
Yeah.
He does great work at Myokinetics. They got a facility in East Hanover and at Hohokus.
Okay.
But they do a great job. And I was going to Dr. Natty like 4 times a week.
Dang.
After practice.
Right after practice. I was going to One Please for physical therapy in the morning and go to practice after I go to my trainers and then go to Dr. Natty. And I was doing that every day. Just to like get my arm enough to kind of get through that day.
Yeah.
It was weeks during this season when I came back. We couldn't throw the ball on like the Friday before the game. Like I would just point where I was throwing the ball.
The most we got was like an ice pack.
Yeah, like we needed to get my arm kind of a rest to be ready.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we did. And I ain't gonna lie. Once I started playing and started getting some confidence back, like I wasn't gonna let an injury put me out. Like we had a mission.
Man, it was do or die right there.
So in the midst of all this, you're one of the faces of the team. You're one of the big names in Jersey football. So you see your quarterbacks, you're going through a quarterback situation that you probably are like, I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, I don't know what the future holds. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Put it like this. Like I was getting questions in school and I didn't know how to answer.
Yeah.
I'm getting news. I don't know how true the news is. Like it was rough, but like I kind of stayed down. Like my mom, she was talking to me the whole time. Like she like, y'all not going through a bunch of stuff for no reason. Like everything is for a reason. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. Yeah. You just got to sit and wait. But I was ready to go back there and play quarterback. Cause I'm like, listen, we going to have to figure this out. And if we got to switch up the whole offense, we just talked about Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna go out there and try to be Lamar Jackson because I don't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? But So
did you offer that to the coaches?
We worked that. We worked that a lot. We worked that a little bit.
How did you play?
I was all right, but like, let me tell you, like, I'm really a gamer. Like, I got throwing touchdowns on the year. The Paul Cavalry, I got a bomb. I threw a bomb on the trick play. Like, come on, I got real bomb. I'm just a gamer. Like, you just got to put me out there and we just got to see it. But once I got comfortable, like, it's no turning back. So I'm going to do what I got to do. You see what I'm saying? But it was all right. Practice was okay.
Yeah. So you could understand the decision to not play you as a quarterback.
Yeah, especially once like Lamar started throwing. Once I seen him throw like 5 yards, I was like, "Oh, that's good. We good. Like, that's all we need right there.
You just need 5 yards.
Hey, look, that's 5 yards. 2 of those is a first down. Yeah. So like, we good. Let's rock out."
So you said you were committed to Delaware, right? And so now, as you're committed to Delaware, you also get this injury, and I don't know if you remember. At the school, around the time that the Delaware situation happened, I don't know if we could elaborate on that or not, but
heard a little bit about it.
Yeah, we could talk. Yeah, okay. So, but I don't know if you remember when that happened. Now, right before the playoffs, I saw you in school and I told you, you don't have a school right now, but if you win a state championship, do you remember that?
He was like, you're gonna be able to pick somewhere.
You're gonna get a school. All you got, you win the state championship. They can't tell you nothing.
I definitely remember that.
You remember that? Yeah.
That was my mindset already. Yeah. When you said it, and I heard it from a couple other people, I'm like, yeah, everybody know what's going on.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah. So did you know that? Like, did you kind of feel like something special was gonna happen?
I'm not gonna lie. Once I started throwing, and then I was throwing like me, Nate, and Stalin, Nolden, Brady Chess. Some practices we would stay after, and like. The coaches didn't really want me to keep throwing with a hurt shoulder, but we would stay after and run some routes to kind of see like I had to be able to trust myself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And they had my back. So like once we started doing that, I honestly had confidence in myself to go perform and do what I had to do to go win. And I knew that they had my back. I knew our defense was legit. So I was like, I feel like I'll be Lamar. I'll be myself and make some plays.
Yeah.
And then put it in God's hands for whatever coaches want to do with that information and what they see. But I felt like I was going to do my part the whole time.
Yeah. So do you want to elaborate a little bit about the Delaware situation as to why you ended up now at Temple, or?
I mean, so it was a lot of things that kind of went into the Delaware situation, but like obviously me dealing with an injury 2 years in a row as a quarterback, that's not really a good look. Like quarterback, your best, like you got to be able to put that product out, and if you're hurt, like you can't really do that.
Yeah.
So a little bit with that, coaching changes ended up happening, and then it just felt like for both parties that was the best decision to kind of go with, for me to reopen my commitment, decommit, and kind of let both parties test the waters at what they wanted.
Yeah. Okay. And it worked out.
It worked out.
It worked out, man. We were talking about on Delaware no more, man. So
additional comments or no? No, right?
No.
So okay. You gonna get that revenge game.
So Temple, we definitely played Delaware in 2 years at Delaware.
Okay.
2 years is even better for you, for real. That's even better for real. Like that's, come on. Like,
that's circled. That's circled.
You got the date circled there?
Where's the game?
It's at Delaware.
At Delaware.
Delaware's not that far though.
No.
It's a good drive.
Temple would have been better, but
yeah.
So as one of the guys, right? As the other day, I was talking to some of the kids in the school, and because they saw the little promo that we did about you guys coming on the podcast, and the reaction that some of the kids gave was like so crazy. I was actually astonished. I was like, one kid walked in. The first thing, he even said hi to me yet. The first thing he said is, "Yo, this is about to be the best podcast ever." One of them was like, I'm not even like, I'm being so for real. Like, one of them was like, "You're getting the Nate Bailey." But one of them was genuinely, we were talking about like real football, right? And a few of them were saying how generally they feel like you are the best player in the state of New Jersey. And they feel like generally like they've never seen a DB ever be able to stop you. Like they said they've seen like the St. Francis game, for example. They've seen, I believe St. Francis had like a number one safety or number one something.
They had a crazy defense.
Yeah. 5-star safety.
Yeah, 5-star safety. Game. Like obviously against all these top schools in Jersey, Bergen, Bosco, you always seem to stand out and put on a performance. What does it mean to you to be seen in that light by so many people, by colleagues, by coaches, kids, any, like all aspects, all levels recognize you as one of the guys of high school football? How does that make you feel?
Nah, it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a lot of older brothers and like cousins who just pay attention. If they didn't play, they still watch and stuff. And they always say like, I had a bunch of prototypes before me, like to where it would be hard for me to mess this up. Like it'd be hard for me to do anything the wrong way. Cause it's like, I done seen this story a couple times. Like Yasin Willis, that's like my blood brother. Like we done lived in the same house.
Yeah.
Like,
that's another Joe's guy too.
Joe's guy. He at Kansas right now. And like, I got to see him do it right in front of my eyes. That's my brother. I still talk to him to this day. I got to see guys do it right in front of me. So it's just like, you want to be on that level, and then, everything else comes with it. But like just focusing on just raising the standard, like that's really what it's about. And then, all the love I get, I appreciate it. Just come right with it. But those are my dogs. Like I tell them every time, like we boys, like we all boys here. It don't gotta be that.
Yeah. Well, was there a moment that you kind of felt like you were like one of them? Or do you like, was there a moment that you kind of felt like I'm one of them ones?
I'm very confident.
Okay.
I'm very confident. I was playing freshman. I played varsity as a freshman, but I was like 5'6", 150.
Yeah.
And I still felt like I was the best player on the field. So it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I always felt that way. Like I've always felt like it wasn't nobody on the field better than me. So, that's always been there. But like I say, a moment that really happened, I think it was like St. Peter's Prep. Like I feel like I had 4 touchdowns in previous games, like Cardinal Hayes, I had 4. But it meant something to me, like when it's for the marbles. Like we going to Met, like now it's time to make real plays. It's time to really change the game.
4 touchdowns. Like
MetLife is tough.
No, we're gonna get to that. That was crazy. But okay. Do you remember the moment that you felt like you were one of them?
I'll say that game I told you about my freshman year.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was good. Like, I was like the top freshman that year in New Jersey, but I was like, we started off 1-5, and we were the last seed in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow.
So like I was struggling at points, but then that game when I beat them, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like my confidence kind of like stayed where it is like to right now. So like that's where it like kind of hit that point.
Yeah. So this season, going into a championship run, did you guys feel more pressure or more motivation? Pressure in terms of like it's your senior year, like if we leave here if we don't win something this year with how talented this group is.
I think the guys will tell you like me and like even in clutch moments, like I'm super calm.
Yeah.
But like going into this year, it was pressure, but it kind of felt better. Like it's like I could pour it all out right now. Like this, it's no more senior, it's no more high school football after this. So emptying the tank wasn't hard. Like it was fun for me because it was just like I know I don't got like after this I'm going. So I'm just giving it everything I got. So it wasn't too bad for me.
What about for you?
For me, it kind of felt like a little bit of both. Like motivation for like
for sure.
I mean that previous year, like we talked about the talent, like it's kind of motivation for those guys because we all know how hard we worked that year, and like we had Bergen Catholic 14-0 going into the fourth quarter in the state semifinals.
Yeah.
And then somehow, we messed it up.
Damn, so then, that's what happened?
Yeah, we ended up
junior year. Yeah, we was up on Bergen. It was the 1 seed. We was up on Bergen 14-0.
Away at Bergen.
At Bergen.
I had to into the
fourth quarter.
Yeah, going into the fourth.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We was up.
What happened?
They walked us right down. Back-to-back scores, and then we went to overtime, and they punched it in on us.
What?
Yeah, so
sent us home just like that.
It was motivation from like that type of heartbreak. Motivation also for me and pressure because I lost in the state semifinals all 3 of my years before my senior year.
Oh.
My freshman year, we were like the heavy favorite because like we had beat the 1 seed. We're playing another team we never heard about, and we get beat. It was like 12 degrees outside with like crazy winds.
Yeah.
So we came out all cold and in jackets, and then they came out purple jerseys, no sleeves, meant business, and they blew us out.
Yeah. What?
It was like 40-something to 6. Like it was bad.
Yo,
that's a different mentality.
It was bad.
When you're
going for a treat.
It was bad.
That's
my sophomore year, we played the same team, and we're winning. We're winning at a point up. And we end up losing that game by a touchdown to a tip drill pick in the back of the end zone, like toe tap, like a movie.
Yeah.
And then junior year, the Bergen comeback happened. So it was like pressure, like, bro, I gotta figure it out. Like this is crazy.
Yeah.
So 12 degree weather, like how does the ball feel like on your hands?
I'm not gonna lie, that day I couldn't hold the ball. Like it felt like a ice cube, and my hands all stiff. Like it's bad.
You ever play in the cold game like that?
I hate cold football in general.
MetLife was cold.
MetLife was cold. I hate cold football though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I just be ready to play after that. I'm not doing nothing cute. Like I'm trying to score. I'm trying to get off the field.
Bye-bye. What do you think separates the both of your games from other people in your positions?
I think it's my IQ. Like I am like it's other parts of my game that are strong. Like I think I can do a lot of good things. I think I'm versatile for sure. And I think a lot of people would say versatility just because they see me do a bunch of different stuff. But I think it's my IQ because I feel like I wouldn't be able to do all of those things and be as versatile if I didn't know about all these other positions, if I didn't understand the other positions. So I think my IQ.
Yeah. I
would say probably my IQ and then just like my want to like not get stopped kind of.
Yeah.
Like as a quarterback, I'm pretty smart as a coach's kid. I grew up around the game, grew up learning offenses and defenses. But like when the game time come around, it's kind of like you got to go make a play. And I feel like I'm going to put my heart up against anybody. Yeah. So that's what I feel like kind of separates
Besides quarterback, did you play any other positions?
As a kid, I was a running back until I was like 12.
Then you just...
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, yeah.
Who made that switch, or like, did you make that switch to want to be a quarterback?
No, my dad.
Your dad just like...
well, like my first year, I didn't really like it. Like I like throwing the ball, but I wanted to go run touchdowns.
Okay.
I didn't want to really see people catch it.
Yeah. Okay.
But then after that, like when I realized I could throw the ball pretty well, I was like, all right, I kind of like this. and then being able to be like a leader and break down defenses, that was kind of fun for me.
Yeah. Like pick them apart. And shit. So
is that the most fun like for you like in the game wise? Like breaking down the
I would feel like it because like I feel like accomplished like I know exactly what y'all are gonna do. Y'all can make it look like it's something else, but when I'm able to like decipher and process really fast, I feel like that's like a fun part of the game.
Yeah. Okay. So to continue on this last year, when did you guys feel like you knew that this team was different? What was the moment that obviously we knew the talent, but what do you think was the moment it clicked to you? Like, wait, like this.
I would say the Bergen game. Cause we went up like we were up on Bergen 28-7 at halftime.
Yeah.
35-7 at a point in the game.
Yeah.
And it's like, you hear Bergen Catholic, that's like unheard of basically.
Yeah.
And we're at Bergen doing it. After we just took 2 losses. So I'm thinking like, this is like nothing can stop us at this point.
Yeah.
Like we just took 2 bad losses. It would have been easy for us to just be like, bro, it's over. Like same old St. Joe's. But nah, we turned it around. And that's when I knew like, all right, like, we figured it out.
Yeah.
My answer is gonna be different because I feel like we had that want and that will, like he talking about against Bergen, and I think we showed a glimpse of it in the St. John's game he spoke about.
Okay.
Because we definitely hit some adversity there too, and we came out on top in that game. So I think for me, when I really understood how different the team was, like it was the games after Bergen. It was 2 specific games after Bergen. It was DePaul and it was Del Barton.
Yeah. Because
those are the games that really is what haunted St. Joe's. Like, yeah, we didn't finish in some big games, but like 6-5.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them losses came from like sleeper games that you would be like, oh, like we're gonna walk this team. And then they would come in and show us absolutely different and we look crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? So we played DePaul and Delby, who are 2 teams who was capable of, they could have took us down. Like we was down at half against DePaul.
14-7.
Yeah. I seen Delby pull off. In my 4 years, I seen Delby pull off some crazy wins before.
Yeah.
So like I knew like none of these games is easy. We got to work these, and we worked both of them. We ended up being winning the DePaul game 31-14.
After being down 14-7.
After being down 14-7 at half.
14-7 in the first quarter. It was 14-0 first quarter.
Yeah, we scored 31 unanswered. Like
the defense, like
they
defense locked in. Defense locked in.
The defense gave up 1 touchdown.
And yeah, because the other one wasn't really on them. We had a fumble that was returned for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So really the defense gave up 7. We scored 31 unanswered right after that.
Wow.
So like that's when I knew. And then Del Barton, like I said, they pulled off some crazy games. So us being able to stay disciplined, and it wasn't like a fast 35 zip. Like Cardinal Hayes, we was able to score, put them away first half. That 35 zip against Del Barton, we had to really earn. We had to march down the field. It was slow drives, so we just had to be disciplined and punch it in. So that's when I knew like we had what it took.
So like, how does having a great defense impact your offensive game?
It put pressure, but it's good pressure though.
Yeah.
So it's like we know that they're gonna give us opportunities to score, and if we don't score, that's completely on us.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Easily.
Who's the guy that set the tone all year? Who set the tone that this was like, this was a more serious year. This was a championship year. This was who was that guy?
Answer this to me. Now go ahead, go first. Because my answer,
I would say who set the tone. It would probably be AJ Ravella or Nate.
Okay, that's a good answer. That's good answers. You ready for mine? Don't let me cook. Ryan Berry is my tone setter. Ryan Berry is my tone setter. Ryan Berry to me is so elite. Like you don't understand. And I go against him every day. Like I get him, he get me. But like in game, I feel like Ryan Berry was making plays that wasn't talked about enough. Like he has the pick 6 to win us that first game of the year. Like
St. John's.
He had like, I think he had 2 turnovers in the 2 first weeks. He had a pick against Cardinal Hayes. I think he had a forced fumble against Paramscat. Like he balls.
He had
like,
something against Bosco though.
For sure. He had a sack, a strip sack.
Yeah.
Bro, Ryan Berry is the one.
He's 22.
22.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, like linebacker, strong safety.
Bro. I remember that.
Tone setter. I think it's Ryan Berry. When I see Ryan Berry make plays, it's electric. I'll be lit. I'll be turned.
I feel you. So when times got tough, who was that guy in the locker room that
brought everyone together, who calmed everyone down?
I feel like it was a mix of everybody. Like
for sure.
Nobody kind of like, obviously it was times where it was in your head, but nobody kind of let it get out into like the group or the team. Everybody was kind of level headed. All right, head down, work. Like we keep going through stuff, but like it's not like it's new to us. We knew what we were doing, and we knew what we signed up for. We were ready to go all the way the whole time.
Put it like this: we got the team votes for captains before the year, and we had so many votes that was like the same that we had to end up like say it's 4 captains. Yeah, we ended up picking 8.
8 of us. We had to rotate
8 captains because that's how close the vote was.
What?
So like you said, when you know a team is different, that's when you know a team is different. When you got 8 leaders, 8 people that you could call captains, it was me and AJ were like the captains who like went out every game. Yeah, and then after that we called them reps because it was so many. Yeah, so we had Trayvon, we had Brady Schuss, we had Christian Alvarez, John Lanieri, Elias Beasley. And I'm missing one. And Lamar.
Yeah. Oh wow. That's tough. We had a similar concept in high school. My high school soccer coach, he called it a cabinet. So you know how that how the president has a cabinet.
It wasn't.
Yeah. So he called us a cabinet of captains. So like the joke we used to all call each other, like his name is Steve. Like I'll be like, yo, Cabinet Steve. Like
that's tough.
Like yo, Cabinet Nick. Like that was everybody.
We need to make a little cabinet.
It was jokes for them. I was having fun.
No, he was tight because he was varsity all 4 years. He's like, how am I a cabinet member when
you need to be the president?
Actually, the president. Actually, being captain. Captain. Like, nah.
Your secretary days over.
I wasn't jacking that at all.
So now is championship time, right? It's the playoffs. You're hurt, but you're fighting through everything. You're having a crazy season. Well, you're having a crazy season, but you missed a lot of games. Yeah. But in the game, so your totals don't look as crazy as they would have because you missed games. Right. In the games you played, you had a crazy season.
Still had similar numbers to my last year.
Yeah.
But I feel like they would have been way more.
Yeah. I just wanted to add that context.
Absolutely.
If somebody, But you guys know you're a championship contender. You basically should have beat Bosco. You beat Bergen. And honestly, the Bergen Poly game should have been worse. 100%. For it to get to overtime, 100%. Whatever. But you guys like outplayed them by at least a touchdown or 2 or 3. Yeah. So now it's playoff time. I believe playoffs first game was
Del Barton.
That was a little...
Yeah. We
handled business. It was a fun game
we handled business. It was a fun day. That's a definitely important game.
Yeah.
And a very important game. Like we made sure to stress that throughout the week. Like that was not a game where, like we said, like that's not a game where you just look at we gonna watch them. Let's focus on the next. Like no, we got to prepare for this. Like the state chip, all 3 rounds we got to prepare.
Yeah,
that was definitely like a confidence booster. Also, like coming off of that.
So now you guys feel like you're the group.
Like now 3 Street, Bergen, DePaul, Del Barton. Let's go. Now we get who we
turned
want.
The streak around.
So you guys, talk to me about that. You said now we get who we want. St. Peter's.
Nah, after we lost those games to St. Peter's and Bosco, that's what we all wanted. We were like, we want to go back to Peter's, and then we want to see Bosco at MetLife. That was like what we wanted. And when the bracket shook out like that, me and Nate and Taj Gray, Trayvon Chardonnay, a whole bunch of the guys, we were at physical therapy, getting our bodies right. And the bracket dropped, and I'm not gonna lie, we were like, we screamed a little bit in that building. Like we was lit. We were, like that was exactly what we wanted, and we knew what time it was after that.
Yeah. So, is there anything? Let's, I guess, revisit this. Is there a little bit extra added to that matchup? Is there little things personal? I know on social media there was some things that were said. There was some, I know right now the big thing with Jones is the Foxes. Right. And I know maybe, I don't know if there was a disrespect or something but how does that, also get into the mix with that matchup?
Well, I think like something important this year was creating like a bond or just something that the whole team would like fight for. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole team will show up for.
Yeah.
And once like that thing, like the Fox thing started rising, we like
the whole school, not even just the team. The school.
we got something with this. Like we could keep this going. We kept it going. It was getting big and people were saying it and doing it. So of course, just like you get supporters, you get people who gonna go against it.
Yeah.
So in that case, they was going against it. So we had to get right.
So okay, when they're posting this type of stuff, is this sent to you guys? Is this like actually posted on like main story? Like, what is this?
It's posted. It's sent to us. It's all that. It's all of that.
Oh,
okay. Like at the same time, like Nate said earlier, we grew up with majority of these guys.
So
so it's like now just in high school, it's like we kind of parted ways, and we still can talk to them. We might play, like we see them around, but like, all right, football season, like we all got our missions, no friends.
Yeah.
So they want to beat us just because they want to be able to in the summertime be able to say we beat you.
When we see them this summer, we gonna definitely remind them. Definitely. That's what it's about, though.
Yeah.
So like these be real posts. Like they will post on their main story, main page, leave it up there for however long.
Yeah.
And then they'll send it to us. So it's everything like that.
Okay. So now we get to the game at Peters. The atmosphere is crazy.
Crazy.
Fan buses, 3 fan buses from Jones.
Yeah.
Fan buses?
That was
like 200 students.
The school bus, I think.
Okay.
200 students pulled up.
Bro, that was crazy.
Yeah.
So what is
school basically?
Yeah,
and they came at the same time. So
they
like
pulled up
you saw an empty
pre-game.
student section, then you just saw 200 people just flood one section,
200 white
all
shirts.
in white.
Lit, loud,
That's
pre-game
tough.
loud.
That's tough. So walk us through the atmosphere for you guys of that game.
All right, I got you. So it was some stuff that we was upset we kind of had to deal with being there a couple weeks before. So like, for instance, Caving Point, that's a shared field. That's not their home field. My bad. That's a shared field. So like other schools use it, but it's communal. Like everybody around Jersey City comes to
work
that
out
field.
there any day if nobody's there. Like
It's a regular field. It's a community field. So the way the locker rooms are super small. Mm-hmm. So the first time we went out there, you know how it's you got Caving Point and it's the baseball field behind it.
Yeah.
We was in the dugouts.
On the baseball field.
We was in the dugouts, and that's how we got dressed. That's how, no locker room, no nothing. So these is all things that we just taking like personal leading up to this next game.
90 degrees outside. We just out.
Nothing.
From when we pull up to the field to the end of the game.
What?
So
halftime, we outside.
So coming into this like second
that's
game.
That's not a door for football at all.
We making a statement. Like, it was kind of dry the first game. It was people out there, but not that many, because I think Bergen and Bosco might have played that week. So it was a crazy week for football, New Jersey football, but we made sure to come the right way this time. So we got a big tent. We put a heated tent right behind the bench. So now the whole team could fit in this big tent. We got tent. It's snacks in the tent, TVs for the film in the tent. It's chairs split up, offense, defense. Like, we made sure to come right. So we just made sure, like, it was preparation. We was preparing every week like it was the championship week.
Yeah, we don't got that kind of budget.
We was doing whatever we had to do to just be right. We was right. The coaches wore hoodies that said no peace. Like, everybody was on the same.
We all knew what time.
Everybody was on the same time for that.
We knew we had to handle that game. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. So, describe the feeling when you guys are, as the game's progressing, you guys kind of start to get that taste of like, wait, like, this is the game to go to MetLife. When you guys officially won, and there was that crazy video when you guys won and everybody storming the field and you guys are all running to the student section. What is a moment like that like? After all you guys have been through, after the injuries and the trash team and everything. What is that moment for you?
Maybe not in them videos, like maybe not the prep. The prep game, I probably was with them running into the student section talking crazy. But like in a lot of these videos where we rush the field, like you could see me like take it in. Like you'll watch me, like I might be lit for a second, but then I'll just stop and turn around and really like understand the moment. And it's crazy. Like, it is crazy. Like, it feels so unreal. Like, that's when you start missing like the bus rides back after good wins and then everybody, like all of that stuff, it plays such a big part. Like, that's what you want.
Yeah.
But having in them big games like that, like after that prep game, we went back to the school and it was so many people just there. Like the school was flooded. After the championship, it was even more packed. Like I'm talking about, like they gotta clear the way for us to get in the gym door, because it's like it was crazy. Like
hundreds of people just standing outside.
Outside the school.
It's a picture on my phone. I just looked at it the other day. I was holding a trophy. Gang, the time said 11:12.
Yeah, we didn't leave St. Joe's till like 1 a.m. that night.
So where was everybody? Where were you guys all?
We was all in the gym, cafeteria,
in that hallway with the cafeteria,
with the trophies. Yeah.
People outside.
Crazy.
That's so tough.
It was food. It was vibes.
Yeah.
It was like a party. We threw a party back at St. Joe's.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
So what was that when you guys won the Peters game and you guys are now we're going to MetLife? Do you guys remember like the locker room? Do you remember like what is the first moment that comes to your head after winning that? What is the first moment that comes to your head? Like, damn, like was it seeing your parents? Was it a teammate? What was the moment that hit you like, damn, we're going to MetLife?
I'm not gonna lie. We had to take 2 knees to end the game. And when I took that first knee, me, Nate, and Stalin Noda and Kaisha and Brian, we kind of looked over at the student section. And everybody was throwing the Fox up.
Yeah.
And like at Caving Point, it was literally split down the middle.
Yeah,
the right, St. Peter's, the left.
Yeah.
So you see the right is just... And then St. Peter's, it's like... I mean, our side, St. Joe's, everybody lit. Me, Nate, and then we throw the Fox up at the student section. Everybody get louder.
Yeah.
It was like, that was kind of where I was like, all right. And I'm not gonna lie, at that moment, I knew we were state champs, because like I was like, bro,
there's no way we're gonna lose to Don Bosco again.
We proved ourselves right every time this year when we needed to. So
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I know what's up.
For me, my adrenaline be rushing.
Yeah,
like the moments it take me a minute to understand what go on probably until the next day. So like that morning when I wake up, I'm stupid sore.
Yeah,
but like once I'm starting to understand, like, okay, this happened last night, like crazy.
Yeah.
The feeling crazy. And then my mama come in my room and she dumb excited, still excited, because they'll tell you, like, my mom, you think she on the coaching staff.
Yeah.
She one of them. Like, she yelling and she slick know what she talking about too. Like, a lot of the time she be knowing. I won't tell her that.
Yeah,
she be knowing it. So, like, that's really the feeling. Like, for me, it's when my mom come in. She talking about the game and she just super excited. She got it playing on the TV on repeat.
Yeah.
So we just walking past, the game is playing still. Like, stuff like that. That's the biggest moment for me.
Yeah. So now we're going to MetLife.
Before you go to MetLife, what was that night? That night, like sleeping, knowing that MetLife is coming up the next day. Like, were you guys able to get the night before?
It was Thanksgiving.
It was
Thanksgiving.
It was Black Friday. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, our preparation that week was like so like we were locked in, zeroed in.
I never seen nothing like that before.
And then like us being on that high of just being St. Peter's. Like I said, when I said I think I was 100% confident we were gonna win, I'm pretty sure that was 99% of the
But it was just us.
Yeah.
Like if we gonna be honest,
the reporters,
it wasn't nobody who thought we was gonna win that game.
One reporter picked us
and I respect it, but
one reporter
picked us
out of like 7 or 8.
Shout out Christian Colvin.
Christian Colvin, he know ball for sure. They need to give him a read.
Yeah.
No cap.
Then that means that the other 7 probably didn't watch the game that you guys had at home, even though like it just came down to you guys dominated.
Everybody kind of still thought St. Joe's would find a way to mess it up.
Right. Okay. And I mean, I hate that reputation, but it's something that I had to learn I couldn't really bark back at, because it's like,
we got to prove it.
It's true. Like, and we got to prove it. Like, they are completely right. Yeah. We found a way to mess up in the past 2 years. So until we win, this is how we change the narrative.
It follows a lot of great players. So Lamar Jackson's going through that right now.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Hold on, LJ the one.
Yeah, we got to check.
They're going through that right now.
They better figure it out for him.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing
for sure. He definitely know what he's doing. Yeah. But yeah, that week we was prepared. We went into it like we had a breakfast right after St. Peter's prep. We had a breakfast, and we never had. We usually run. We run the hill.
Yeah.
After games, we still running the hill. We had breakfast first, and then we ran the hill. So I knew they taking care of us a little bit.
It's a little different type of week.
It's a different week. So we had breakfast. We ran, and like you could just feel it, and like you could feel the energy. There's people coming there to talk to us, and giving us stories that we really listening to. Like they telling us stories about state championships, the last team, the 2018 team. Yeah. So we just trying to envision it. We trying to see it for ourselves. And like I said, nobody thought we was taking that game. So it just felt 10 times better, like just proving so many other people wrong. Yeah. Like felt so
the night before though, were you guys able to actually sleep though? Or like was the game like just going through your heads like what I might do that game? Like
I probably went to sleep like midnight.
Yeah,
which isn't bad.
We played late that night. The next day we played at like 7:30.
Yeah,
so I feel like I went to sleep around I'll say midnight.
Yeah,
I had an early day the next morning though because we had a whole bunch of therapy.
Yeah, we
driving around. We were therapy before the game. Then went to the team mass and dinner. Like it was a crazy day, but I say I was able to sleep.
Yeah,
but that day is also like you come to St. Joe's first things like that. Cause that's like the most that's like a mock version of college. What you would get in college. Like that like we have team breakfasts before every game and we meet in and we got our schedule. But like that week specifically felt like a SEC football week. Like the preparation we was doing, it was football that week. Like that week was business only. Like we only focused on one thing that week. And school was rough that week. I had to make up a lot of work, but it was worth every second.
We was leaving school.
I was watching film.
I was watching film on the way. Watching film and lunch. And we was just breaking it down. We were like, bro, like
we knew that they couldn't be more prepared than we could be. Like we was gonna make sure that if that's all we could control before the game. Like you can control how prepared you are. You can't control what the weather going to be. You can't control who the refs are. You can't control none of that. Yeah. So we was going to make sure we control everything that we could. So if that was being prepared, you bet it. Like we was getting it done.
I don't want to expose. Maybe I should ask this question, but I don't want to necessarily expose any schemes or anything. But was there something about Bosco that made you guys extra confident, or was there a formula in how the first game went that made you guys extra confident going into the final?
I don't think you're exposing that. That's a good question.
All right, so for me, I feel like our plan, I feel like our coaches put together a really good plan for that team. Like a lot of people want to talk about it says we lost that game in overtime, but like that first game we dominated that game.
Yeah, the whole game.
So like we gave up, I'm pretty sure we gave up under 100 rushing yards.
For sure.
Under 100 passing yards. Yeah. Like they had less than like 175 yards of total offense.
Yeah.
And then we made mental mistakes and like mistakes that St. Joe's normally doesn't do.
Yeah.
So I felt like the plan that week was perfect. Obviously it's raining and it's like certain stuff that you can't control. But then we put the new plan in and it's a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
And Bosco did what they did and like they didn't kind of vary from it. So they were good at what they did, really good at what they did.
Yeah.
So we felt like we were able to put together a plan to kind of, all right, we'll be confident. We just got to execute. And that was the big thing, that we just execution of what we're doing.
Yeah.
As far as like going into the week and like you say, like schemes and stuff, the first time we played them to me was completely different. Plan wise and style wise.
Okay.
And like, I mean, if you watch it, like you'll probably see similar formations, similar plays, which is cool. But I think like in what order we call the plays and things like that really mattered. And it was like, so for the first game, we were scheming for real. Like we were trying to scheme. We was taking what we could get. We were being disciplined. But that second game was that was a will game. That was just
that second half. It kind of turned into, all right,
it was no more X's and O's. It was like, it was hard. Like, it was just a hard test. Like that's all it was. Like, we didn't really switch much up. Like we didn't switch nothing up scheme wise. We went into halftime and we put some fire under some people and was like, hey, this it right now. Like this is all we got. So we got to figure it out. So I feel like plan wise, like we were pretty simple. It was just like, it was who wanted it more.
Yeah.
That was just a testament to who wanted it.
So the game is going back and forth to start. Fairly, I would say. Now you start to step up. You start to kind of make plays out of the pocket. I believe. No, you made a big play before your touchdown.
Way before.
Yeah, way before.
His first drive. So the first drive we came out, they scored early. Yeah. Easy and early. Like second down, slam ball to the crib.
Number one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they scored early and then our drive was kind of long. So like you could kind of feel a sense of doubt just because you know how the rhythm of games go.
Yeah.
So it's like they forcing us to fourth downs. They forcing us to third down conversions, time after time after time. It's only the first drive, and they scored in 4 plays. So it's kind of like you feel it, but we just locked in. Like it was like, however we got to win the game, we're gonna win the game. So if we got to convert 60 more third down conversions, we gonna have to figure out a way to do it.
No, yeah, for sure. It was by any means possible, like the whole game.
Definitely.
That was our mindset. Like we could go 3rd and 15. All right, how we gonna get this 3rd and 15?
For sure.
Yeah. It wasn't like, all right, we gonna try and run a ball and punt. It's like, nah, we playing to win.
15. Let's go get the first.
So when you guys now are going through the motions, now you're starting to get warm.
For sure.
Now you kind of feel a momentum shift. What do you feel was the moment that, like you said, they hit first? Maybe it's kind of like what's going to happen? Maybe the doubt starts to creep.
Like
maybe
a tug of war match.
What do you think was the moment that you guys were kind of like, wait, now we're here? It just maybe took a little bit, but now we're in this game and we're here to win it. I just want to say that play to Stoller was crazy.
So
that was crazy.
All right, so for me,
for both of them.
For me, it was like throughout the game. Obviously, that opening drive, I made a lot of plays, and then Stoller ended up finding the end zone to end it. But it was in the third quarter. Stoller made a play. It was 3rd and 12 on the drive. We ended up scoring, and this is the drive we took the lead on, 17-14, our first lead of the game. It was like 3rd and 12, and Stoller had a curl route versus a pretty reputable corner. He was a pretty good corner in our league. And Stoller ran the route, got held, made a catch, first down. And then everybody kind of got loud. Like, it was like, all right, like, it's time to go. Like, let's go do it. And then we ended up scoring that drive. Nate ended up scoring that drive on a crazy run.
Yeah.
It was a lot of plays that went into that drive that was like super important. Yeah. There was a lot of people who went into that drive that was super, like our tight ends, Danny Montesano and Brady Shuss.
Yeah.
Who like were dogs for us. Like they completed every block. They did everything we asked. Like they was dog. That tight end group, like we said, like tight ends, it's hard to really find a scheme to tight end to high school. Like it'll come, but it's hard to find that. But as far as like whatever we needed them to do, they did. And didn't ask no questions.
Brady was our punter.
Yeah, 100%.
And Danny was a safety 2 years ago and was playing fullback this year for us. But he did so many good things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know when your name gonna be called. And they was ready every single time.
So now you get the crazy play to Stalin. That's the first.
Stalin scores first.
Yeah, that's the first. So now going into the second half, remind me, halftime was
14-10.
14-10 them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So from what I remember from that game, they kind of started a little hot. We kind of, Joe started to build momentum going into it. Yeah, we're still down, but the momentum is a little bit on our side. Right? So halftime, now we're confident. Right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Like, so what is halftime
we knew.
like?
Okay, halftime.
You got it.
Oh. Halftime of the championship game.
Halftime for us, like I said, we put fire under people.
Yeah.
Because we felt like...
And we're not going to say any names.
No, absolutely not. But we felt like they were playing as if they wanted it more than we did. Okay. And that's one thing that we told ourselves that couldn't happen. Like, if anything was going to happen, that couldn't happen. We couldn't let them
outplay you.
If the ball was going to roll away, all respect. But it wasn't going to be from any mental mistakes or nothing like that. And we had far too many of those in the first half.
Yeah.
So at halftime, it was just, let's tighten that up like ASAP.
Yeah.
And we not changing nothing. Like, we going to play football, but we got to lock in right now. Like, the little things is what matter most this half. So halftime was loud. Like it was some yelling going on, but everybody understood the process. They was listening to the message and not the tone, because the tone don't really matter. Everybody want the same thing. So once you focus on what we trying to say, we good money.
Yeah. So now we come back second half. Crowd's crazy.
18,000
game.
When y'all talk about taking it in, I kind of took it in when I was jogging to the sideline at a half. Because it looked ridiculous. Like,
so when you guys ran out to start, it wasn't as crazy.
It was crazy, but it wasn't as crazy.
Yeah, it was still crazy, but like Like, I know a lot of my family didn't really get to walk in till second quarter.
Oh, wow.
Halftime.
Yeah, I didn't see the run out.
It was a crazy line.
Like the beginning of the game.
Because I'm pretty sure they only had one entrance open.
Yeah.
So obviously it's a high school game. They weren't expecting it to get how it got.
Yeah.
Like, we filled out that whole lower bowl. Like,
but I feel like at the same time, like they've done it enough years to know now.
But we did have the most. We had the most attendance ever at.
Oh, that's tough.
While we was playing, I think it got up to 18.
Yeah.
18,000.
What?
That's different for high school, especially
high school.
Jersey high school. Like, we don't got them super big stadiums like Texas or nothing like that. So that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
18K.
There was like, the crowd. That was a crazy crowd
for sure.
And it's like crazy because it's like you see people you don't even really know, but like they got St. Joe's gear on, so you can yell it together.
Yeah.
Like people putting their arms around each other, don't know each other.
Bro, stadium post got real that game.
Yo,
stadium post was a thing.
Yo, like I don't know. There's so many moments from that day. I remember even like how big of a deal it is to the school. Like seeing like kids that are like my soccer kids or like kids that are with their parents. You know what I'm saying? Like the parents of kids of the school that don't even play those sports. You know what I'm saying? Like they all are like there.
Yeah.
And everybody like.
But that's the culture. Like
the culture.
That's what you really come to St. Joe's for. And that's what makes those games. It's like that support system is crazy. The alumni base, you got, like you said, families. His kids, they kids graduated years ago. They still come into the game because they just love being around and the atmosphere and all of that.
So what was the play the second half that kind of started to get you guys like, wait, no, like...
I think it was...
The chip is here.
I think it was when... Okay, 2 plays. After I scored, they fumbled the kickoff. He muffed the kickoff.
That's when... Oh, fumble the kick. Yeah, there was a fumble, and there was a
blocked punt.
A blocked punt. Yeah.
That was Jay.
Yeah, that was
That was first half. Yeah, that was first half.
Quarter.
Yeah.
Second half though, it was when they muffed the kick. When he dropped the kick, I'm like, okay, we got something. Like we rolling. And then going into one of the later drives, Lamar threw a deep post to Starling, and he got pass interference. He got a pass interference call. And then you just felt it. Like we started marching down the field. They couldn't stop us down the field. Like either we was getting a first down or we was getting a penalty because we was scheming. Like we started playing a little bit. Then I threw a pass and we got another pass interference. I'm like, oh, this is it. Like we about to punch it in right now.
Yeah.
We about to put it a little bit out of reach, and then defense. Like we always had trust in them. Yeah. So it wasn't much.
Yeah, for sure. I would probably say Nate touchdown. Yeah, Nate touchdown. Yeah. Because after that was like that first lead. Like,
yeah.
It was like, all right, look at the scoreboard.
That was 17-14.
Yeah.
For me, okay, that might be my play too.
Okay. For me, it was look at the scoreboard for me. Like, this is, if we keep this, we win.
But no gas too. It was kind of like the moment that you felt like, all right, Nate came to play now.
Yeah, for sure. So like, Nate was on me in the first half, man. Oh my God. I remember coming to the sideline. You can ask Lamar, like, and this credit to Bosco defense, but I was like, yo, it felt like it's a lot of people out there. Like, I feel like they defense got
agreed. Like, I said it to our offensive coordinator before. Yeah. And then me and Nate were in the tent and said, he said it to me. He was like, bro, I feel like they got like 22 people out there.
It felt like,
bro, I just said that. Like,
it felt crazy. It felt like in the first half specifically, it felt like everything we tried to run, like they had answers for it. And it was crazy. Like I never seen nothing like that. And they were flying around. It was just like, it was making me really, like I was getting upset. Like I was getting super mad. Yeah. So out the half, like once I finally was able to break one, like I knew it was bound to happen. I wasn't worried about not breaking one. Yeah. It was just a matter of when, and I wanted it to be like,
with it.
A real, like I want it to be like I want to affect the game. Yeah, like, I want to make plays. You know what I'm saying? So once I was able to break that, I think it definitely did turn some stuff around.
Yeah,
for sure.
When you guys see special teams like messing up routine plays, does that like give you like more confidence in like, this could legit be the game for us? All
right, for me, I felt like it was like, this is when we have to capitalize. Because we lost games because of special teams before.
Right.
Yeah.
That first Bosco
game, you could say
we made a whole bunch of
because he returned
uncharacteristic things in special teams. So it's like now we got to capitalize on their mistake. Because people don't let us off the hook.
Yeah.
So now we gotta do it right now.
Yeah.
And I think like for me, like I'm definitely like a practical guy. Like when it comes to being on the field, like I'm getting like when I'm thinking ahead or thinking like what could happen, like I'm thinking practical situations because it's just like you got to be ready. So we study like when we're preparing during the week, they do like stats, like real stats, like. If we get a fumble recovery, we have this much more percentage chance to win this game because in football games, proven like you get a fumble recovery, your win percentage increases that much.
Yeah.
So like seeing that, it's like, hey, we can't lose this. Like we can't. This percentage went up. Like it's time to get it done.
Yeah. So last few about just the championship day. What's one moment that people maybe don't see on the camera, or maybe you guys as just being on the team, being members of the team, being members of the brotherhood, right? What is one moment from that day, from that night, in general, from the championship moment that really stuck out to you that maybe that the regular person didn't see? That maybe, I don't know, did it mean something to you? Was it like kind of like, damn, like yo, we champions? Did you look at somebody? Did you like, like what was the one moment that maybe people don't see that kind of resonates with you still, and you think will continue to resonate with you?
I'm not gonna lie. When we were at the school, when we were there till like 1 a.m, majority of the team drove cars up on the hill, and we were all up there chilling on the hill, like the team.
Yeah.
And we was all on the hill, like car lights on, like just having a good time. Like we just won state championship.
And that's where we started at, bro. Like
Yeah.
in the summertime, we was on the hill. We was running, so it felt good to
just
win the chip and end it on the hill.
Yeah.
Like this is where we started at.
Yeah.
But I think the moment for me that nobody got to see, that like it'll still resonate with me today. I think it's either seeing my mom or like once the play was made where like we knew like once they didn't convert on 4th down and we knew like this the game, like game's over. Like we just did it. And then like seeing how like my whole family was front row and I'm talking to them like from the sideline. Like, I think that moment I won't forget that. Like it's videos of that, but like I'm talking, they probably can't even hear me. I'm just talking to them. Yeah, they just lit. Like everybody just having a good time. That moment I probably won't forget.
Yeah.
So once you took that second knee, what was that like? What was that moment like? Like what went through your head? Like
the knee's Peters though.
Oh no!
You took a knee that one.
I took a knee at the chip too.
Okay, but the second knee when you said
the second knee that was Peters. But this one, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I kind of looked dumb on the videos because I took the knee. And then you see Nate, he throw an air punch, he hype. You see everybody like this. And I'm just like holding the ball, walking like I was like it didn't register.
Yeah.
And then I see everybody running over. I'm just literally just walking through the crowd. Cam come and hug me. I'm like, nah, we just won. Like, like I thought everybody said we mess it up. Like and we just proved them wrong. It's like we did it.
Yeah.
So like it took a minute for me to like be able to get hype. But once I got hype, it wasn't calming me down.
Did you guys cry?
Nah, my mom did.
At MetLife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom cried at MetLife. There's a picture of that.
My mom.
You guys never cried at all?
I'm not a crier though.
Nah, I don't think I cried.
My mom might still tear up if she was here right now listening to this story.
This up right now.
She'll start crying.
Yeah, they probably said some tears at the banquet.
Yeah, for sure.
So what was like that final step off that field though? Like knowing that, all right, this is it. Like
we was out there. We was out there on the MetLife field for a little minute. Yeah, like it was nobody there. We was still out there. Like they telling us security telling us get off the field. We like, we not going nowhere. Them steps was crazy, but like in that moment, like I was trying to focus more on the fact that we won it more than like I'm done. Like my time here is done. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of want to shy away from it. Like, you don't really want to face that.
That's another.
You don't want to face that yet. So like for me stepping off the field, like it was crazy. Like walking into the tunnel, just seeing like, mind you, we was in a tunnel. They won't talk about that.
They didn't let us go into the locker room.
They didn't let us go into the locker room.
Neither teams or just you?
Hey, we.
Oh.
Hey. All I know is we was in the tunnel. I know for a fact we was in the tunnel. I can't speak on what anybody else did. And I don't know what strings they pulled, but I know we had to celebrate outside.
We had to bring our stuff out of the locker room
at halftime.
So would you rather be don't forget what you was about to say.
But
for the Peters game, remember how Peters, you were in a baseball dugout. Would you rather be in a tunnel or in a dugout?
Nah, the tunnel was lit.
But the tunnel was lit. You want to chill. On a regular game.
We would have lost and we had to grab our bag and go straight to the bus. I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been mad. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, what were you saying?
I forgot. Yeah. But I just know hold on, because I was talking about just being in the tunnel in general. I was talking about being in the tunnel initially. But I was talking about stepping off the field. It was just like knowing that I was going to be done. Like, that's what I was trying to shy away from. So I was just enjoying the night. And I think we don't talk about it often, but the staff that we had.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, I was sad that I couldn't play with that staff again. Because that staff, like, everybody was just in the right spot. Like, coaches, like, from top down, everybody played a huge part in what we did. Like, everybody understood what they had to do, and like just like on the field, we got to do our 111. Like it's 11 guys, we all got to do our 111. No matter what the egos is or the feelings is, we all got to do our job. They did theirs, like 100%. Defensive coordinators, DB coaches, everybody. Like we was on a mission. Like they was in there at lunch. You go down at lunch and watch film with your lunch. Like you get your lunch, and you go downstairs and go watch film. Like it's one of those.
Yeah. So. Now, as that happens, obviously now we're progressing into your senior years. Yeah. And you guys are about to graduate high school.
Yeah, I'm done.
Now we're about to be adults. Yeah. Well, you guys, whatever. Young adults, whatever. What do you think you'll miss most about St. Joe's?
I think, like, I feel like they say, like, people say it often. Just people who've been in our shoes and played the game at all three levels, whether it's high school, football, or in the pros. They say high school is the most genuine form of football before. Like, I mean, it's not many politics. It's politics, but it's politics in anything, but it's not many politics in high school sports compared to what it is now with NIL and just college football in general. And then in the NFL, it's even worse. So I think I'll just be missing like the true brotherhood that it is. Like you definitely meet lifelong friends in college. Yeah. But it's just like, you won't get this back. Like you'll never get this tight high school sports. Like you'll never get that back.
Yeah. I miss high school so much.
Yes. Like being there with you guys like reminds me so much of high school because I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the stuff you guys do is like literally how me and my guys was, you know? So it's like, it's the craziest thing. Like that's why I be laughing. Like I be having the time of my life. You guys, it'd be so funny. Like certain things, you know, but
GPT.
Some of the boys crazy in there.
Certain things, you know, we gotta fix some things.
Sure, locker room stuff.
What about you, Lamar? What do you think you're gonna miss the most about being at St. Joe's?
I'll probably say like how we were able to like bond and like be able to push through certain stuff, because like that's rare, not just at high school, but like that's rare throughout all of sports. Yeah, like teams go through some of the stuff that we went through. They're not able to push back and fight back and go through some of that stuff. And that kind of showed like the genuine like belief and love for everybody that we had throughout the whole program. So I feel like I'll miss that the most.
Yeah. Other than, I would say, the championship, what do you think is your favorite memory from St. Joe's? It could be football. It could be in general.
I'm always go with my first touchdown. I don't want to keep it football, though. I would definitely want to give you something like in the school, but my first touchdown, I would never forget that.
That's your freshman year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only had one.
Okay. Oh, varsity though.
Yeah.
That's tough though. Okay.
I only had one first touchdown my freshman year, but it was tough. Nice? It was a deep ball too. Okay. Like I went and got first touchdown of the game.
That's tough.
So I set the tone that one.
Yeah.
But I say like, besides all of that, like more like in school stuff, I think my best memories come from like more now. Like this team being as close as it was, I got to see some real like brotherhood moments. Like you get like high school in general, like you get cliques, like everybody who just knows people. Like it's certain groups that just form just naturally. But like from me just not even like my junior and sophomore year, I'm playing then I'll go in the house.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like, I'm chilling. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't doing much. Rather than now, like, me just going to spend time with the guys and just cherishing them last couple moments.
Yeah.
I think that's like, those are my favorite memories.
Yeah.
Me, football-wise, it'll be my first game versus St. Francis when we ran out. And, like, I came from a smaller public school.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
that
like,
was probably crazy.
Like, obviously, like...
Yeah.
Like, the community showed out, of course,
Yeah.
but St. Joe's,
Yeah,
St. Francis,
yeah.
it's a difference.
Yeah.
So running out, like, it was a USA theme. Everybody got red, white, blue on.
Yeah.
I got my classmates no shirts on.
Yeah.
Mind you, the first game
paint on their face.
Yo, the first game is before school, so I haven't met anybody in the school.
Okay.
So this is my first introduction to them.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, oh,
These kids.
like, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
This ought to be a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, and the other one will probably be last year when our wrestling team won state.
Really?
It was kind of lit in the school after that. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
the wrestling team got it done. And like they were the only ones. So like
Yeah.
after that little pep rally, that was kind of cool for me.
They inspire you a little bit. Like,
I was like, all right, bro. Like come on.
imagine
like,
football winning.
gotta
one.
do
Like,
We gotta do it. This got to be us on the court.
Our pep rally was fun too, though.
Oh, our pep rally was legit. I
Our
didn't
pep
want to
rally
keep
was
it another
cool.
football moment.
So, in basically the last segment, obviously, you're going to, okay. Obviously, you're going to Harvard
Yeah.
and you're going to Temple.
Right.
First, let me start with you, Nate. Why do you feel like Harvard is the right pick for you?
It's almost like St. Joe's as far as like just being super comfortable. Like just going there and just feeling at home. Like you kind of like, I feel like, and I talk about this with other people who just like have recruitment stories, but like I think Lamar could vouch, like when you kind of know somewhere it feels like home. Like
Yeah,
no matter
100%.
what the recruitment story is, like you're gonna go places and it's gonna be that one place where like you know like that's where I belong. Like I fit
Yeah.
in most there. I would be comfortable there. So like Harvard, like it's definitely a different setting. Definitely a lot of different people, but like the staff, the team, like they showed love throughout my whole process.
Yeah.
So they was the most consistent and they showed a lot of love, and my family loves being up there. Like I go
Yeah.
up there, my sisters run around, it just feels right.
Yeah.
So I think Harvard, that was the best choice I could have made.
And what you study?
I don't know yet. Me and my mom argue about
Oh,
this.
oh,
Like
okay.
this like an active argument. So this might spark some. I like criminal justice though. My mom like wants me to take like more of a finance route or like
Okay.
something.
Accounting or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
something along
Harvard
those
is
lines.
known for both. So
Yeah.
Harvard's
Whichever
known for
one.
anything they wanted to.
Yeah.
As long as you got a Harvard degree, you go figure it out.
That's the plan.
Nah, but so let me get to Lamar then. Why do you feel like Temple is the right pick for you? Especially in your situation is a little different, right?
Yeah.
So maybe there has to be, like Nate said, there's a moment where a school feels like home, right? And I don't know if Temple recruited you before you had committed or not, but
They did.
Oh, they did. Okay,
Yeah.
so, but in a shorter proximity of time, you kind of have to make a decision, So
Yeah.
maybe you don't have, the months and everything to be like as comfortable. So why do you feel in this situation that Temple is the right school for you in your
For
development?
me, Temple kind of like they never gave up. Like with me going through all the stuff that I went through, like injuries, like decommitting, Temple was kind of always there. Coach Keeler, he came and met me my junior year before I was committed to Delaware. He came to the school and met me with another coach, Coach Baker, and they stayed in touch the whole time after that.
Yeah.
So it was like, and then knowing it's a couple coaches on that staff that coached against me in high school and like coached me in Little League.
Oh,
So
wow.
like it's a lot of familiar faces around there. It's also 15 minutes from my house in South Jersey. So a whole
That's
family
crazy.
from down there, they could come to any game.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the team is a lot of Jersey guys. So it's like a lot of comfortable faces
Yeah.
that I know. And it's like just
Yeah.
knowing that they believed in me when they didn't have to, like,
Yeah.
feel me? Like that kind of, like, all right, I want to play for people like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
how many quarterbacks do they have on the roster right now?
6 of us.
6. How many
So-
freshmen?
3 of us.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 transfers, a kid that came back from last year, and then 3 freshmen.
You got a good battle then.
Yeah.
You got, okay.
So what are you guys excited most for? What are you guys excited most for at the next level?
Throw my first college touchdown. Actually, run my first college touchdown.
Run
Okay.
it.
I'm not gonna lie, because like throwing a touchdown is gonna be legit, But I feel like once I run my first one, I might fall in the end zone, do a celly. Like I get to do the celly. That's what I'm waiting for.
For me, I want to bring the same impact. Like I want to be me. Like I want to be able to like get the same like support system that we had at Jules. Like, cause that was like built, and it wasn't just me. Like, of course not, but. Like that had to be, that was a built community that like that you saw this year. Like when you talk about the crazy numbers and stuff like that, like that was built. Like it was games like last year or even when I was younger, I could hear what they were saying in the stands. Like we could have a conversation from the field. Yeah. But like, I mean, you always get a good support system at Joe's, but compared to what we had now is a completely different type of atmosphere. So I just want to bring the same impact. I want to be able to like, I want to be able to inspire a bunch of people. I want to be able to like get the same love, like, you know, the peer love I get at Jules. I want that at Harvard. Like just earning the respect of everybody and, you know, just being like a cool outlet and just stuff like that. Like that's what I look forward to.
So what do you want your legacy to be left at St. Joe's? When people remember the name of Nate Bailey and when people remember the name of Lamar Best, when they think about the grades to play for St. Joe's, the people to even go through the school of St. Joe's, what do you want people to remember you guys as?
For me, I just want people to remember like you got to bet on yourself every time. Like never give up, because like only you know what you're capable of, and you're gonna find out what your heart got, like what's inside your heart every time. So I just want people to remember: don't give up, keep going, and keep going for what you believe in.
Like that.
As far as my legacy, like I want to be remembered. Like I want to be like kind of like that. Like nobody's perfect, but I want to be like that role model type of person. Like somebody who did the little things right, who did things right on and off the field. Like when people talk about Jason and Devin McCourty, you see like they always speak on like how off the field they was just as pure and genuine and good people, just as like they was good athletes on the field and on the basketball court too, because they play basketball. Mm-hmm. So like I want like a similar like reputation. I want people to like, I want to be somebody that people look to as an example for certain things. And I think my story also speaks to like a couple guys, like guys that come up who are like smaller players or who didn't have the stars or the rankings. Like that stuff all came late for me. Yeah. So I know exactly how it feels to. I had 7 touchdowns, probably like 600 yards my sophomore year. And anybody else do that they sophomore year, they gonna spark some interest. But me, it just took me longer. So I want to be able to relate to guys like that too, because like that, none of it matters. Like none of that matters.
And talent and the work ethic and the right mindset will always prevail.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lastly, this is be an interesting one. Who is a guest on Timeout? Who is a guest that you want to see on Timeout Podcast that you could help us get?
Oh, I got this. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go.
Augie Hoffman.
Okay.
I like that. You got to get Jameer Joseph on the Timeout Podcast.
I've been trying.
Let me know. I'm going to text him for you too. Okay. Jameer Joseph, St. Joe's legend, all-time leading basketball scorer. He needs to be on the podcast.
Let's do it.
Because he's that guy, and he's about to have a big year this year too.
Yeah.
Okay. Jameer Joseph, that's my pick.
Okay. I like that. Well, guys, look, it was a pleasure.
Definitely a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. We wish you guys the best. We're now fans of Harvard and Temple.
Hey.
I definitely, I'm not even joking. I want to see if I can pop out soon. Because it's decent proximity. It's not far.
Distances,
I'm gonna try to see if I can pop out for sure. And I'm rooting for you guys all the way.
Pull up.
The sky's the limit.
Appreciate it.
And
before you guys enter college, though, enjoy these last couple of months.
Nah, for sure.
High school's almost over. Try to have as much memories as possible this summer, because most likely it's gonna be tough to have you guys back in the same spot again.
Definitely.
But listen, just live it out, have fun with it, and go kill.
I got you.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Up.
Yes, sir. Long time coming.
You know that. Yo, lastly,
it's been a minute.
Long time coming.
When I don't know if you remember this, right before the playoffs, you were in the cafeteria, and I came up to you. I said, "I'm gonna get you on the podcast after you win the championship."
For sure, I remember that.
I said it was right before playoffs. I said, "I'm gonna get you a podcast right after you win the championship. Focus on the playoffs." when he get the chip, it's even going to be better. Because
right.
now he's going to be a champion. And that's exactly what happened.
Exactly
and then you, the same thing I told you about your story. And then you see how everything.
You called it. You be calling it.
It all happened. I know a little ball. But I appreciate you guys.
For sure. Absolutely.
You already. So, as always, it's your boy Nick J. Steve, we'll see y'all.
Definitely. Peace out, y'all.